Chapter 7. Section 7, Communication System, 7.1, General. The Amtrak's bilevel is equipped with a communication system that features the public address, intercom, and entertainment systems. The public address is used in broadcasting announcements of the communication control located in the communication locker in the vestibule and from the locomotive. These announcements may be train lined in the whole train and localized in an individual car. They are paging a call. A train man may request intercom communication with any other train man carrying the private conversation without disturbing the music transmitted in the speaker. Train man also may engineer the locomotive by the alert the engineer about them on the locomotive, pressing the single button on the control unit that activates the audible arm in the locomotive. The control unit of the locomotive permits the locomotive personnel to respond or initiate the paging call. In dining, sleeping cars have the dual 25-watt amplifier to provide the desired audio levels. In sleeping, the car program selector module, a speaker for each of the room. The diner car contains a program selector panel of the Madrid station that provides a public address intercom between the cars, the music control, and the kitchen intercom and chime out to alert dining personnel incoming call. Here you see a communication control box with the ICMU music PA, local train and level and speaker line and cable signal and off with a telephone. In the coach sleeping in the cars, they have an attendant car button. Call buttons are located at each of the passenger seats. Each car in the passenger control the in sleeping compartments of the sleeping car. These are located lower the stairway, landing, and the toilet rooms and women's lounge. The initiator are located in the stairwell lower level, indicating whether the call as the upper level passenger, lower level the passenger, the toilets, or the women's lounge adjacent to the no initiator, the upper level, and the passenger yellow light of the call button. The call button with the sound of the chime to activate the announcer with the passenger area illuminating the yellow light. In case the attendant is not on duty, the call system would be train lined to the activity of the chime and initiator with the adjacent car. It can be train lined with the car so that the active system in one car, the side and through the car, and train lining is done for the selector of the switch of the electric locker. The public address system, the train line in any car that may make an public address announcement or page the trainman and any other performing following procedures. Checking that the on and off switch of the communication controls is on position. Place the train local switch on the desired position, and if desired for the public address announcement be limited to the car originator, the switch should be placed in the local position. The broadcaster throughout the train should be switched and placed in the train position. Place the IC and the music PA mode switch of the PA position. Lift the handset off the hook and press the PTT button for the handset speaking into the mouthpiece. After the public address announcement has been completed, the train man should be returned the mode to the switch to the music position. The train local will switch to the train musician. Replace the handset of the hook. The intercom system. If the train carries a wish to carry the conversation of the train man or another car, he must first train man over the public address system, then switch his mode to the IC position. Once the page, the train man moves up his mode to the switch to the IC position in response to lifting of the handset and pressing the PTT button, tweaking into the mouthpiece of the two train men carrying the communication and other without interrupting the music transmitted to the speakers. When the train man wishes to signal the locomotive, he must place his mode in the switch to the PA system, remove the handset of the hook, and press the PPT button. He must press the cab signal button, in which sound the audible alarm for the car area. This alarm will sound long as the trainman is depressing the cab signal button. The train should release this cab signal button, move the mode in the IC, and await for the response of the locomotive cab. On the entertainment system, eight-track tape deck is in the dining car. The attendant call system, an attendant call system is also provided by the Amtrak bi-level cars, except for the dining. It also enables the passenger to attract the attention of the car attendant should they desire the assistance. The attendant's call system utilizes the two-note chime, which sound is the broadcast of the public address system, and only the car which is activated unless the train line is a button marked on the pull to call that is used to activate the chime and announcer to indicate what the call is initiated from. In this case, the attendant is not on duty. The possible train line of the call system activated the chime, the annunciator with the adjacent car, the train line accomplished by the setting of the selector switch of the electrical locker. It is also possible the train line system through the car so that it may be activated on one side through the car, and there is no attendant on the call system on the diner car. 751, the operation. When the attendant control when the attendant control switch in the normal position, all calls of the assistants are from the car and from that car, unless the train line of the other cars. Call switches are located above the passenger seat, in the stairwell, in the women's lounge and toilet, and on unisex and handicapped toilets of the coach car. See figure 72 and 73 to pull the all button positions. Pull the chime, the sound of the speaker, the upper level, lower levels, the annunciator panel, the stairwell indicate the original or indicate the stairwell. And the panel to the stairwell indicate the origin of the call to the attendant. See figure 74. In the addition of the yellow light will illuminate to the switch outside of the toilet and lounge of the facility. The toilet lounge will switch to the pull indicator outside of the toilet lounge will flash when the call is in switch and enables the attendant to distinguish between the occupied facility. One assistance is required. The yellow indicator light is extinguished by the push button and call button. Here is a attendant call system as it goes through circuitry, coach car. Once a sleeping car, attendant call system, sleeping car on the sleeping cars, the attendant call system operates basically on the same as the coach car. Attendant call buttons are located in the passenger control unit is in sleeping compartment. But when pulled, in the yellow azile light of the illuminated, continuously identified by the compartment, the annunciator panel is in the stairway and identifies the origin of the control. The wake up buzzer push button initializes the ASO lights. The fixture is used to alert the passenger and include the compartments who request and service. In addition, with the control switch to the send and end to the send to A end to send to B end of the position, any call attendant in that car will train line to the next car to the A and B end, and through the position attendant calls the train line through the next car to the another station. This is an annunciator panel. Next car lower level LAV lower laboratory area, the women's lounge, the upper level in the next car. Section 8 water system.